Federal lawmakers are working to agree on an agriculture funding bill that advocates are warning could cause Kentucky's hemp industry to collapse.
Bodie Brooks explains what's on the table.
We're 7 years later because of the lack of legislation on the federal level, because of bad actors. Now there is an effort to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
The 2018 Farm Bill essentially legalized hemp in the United States, a plant in the cannabis family that is non-intoxicating compared to its more controversial counterpart. It's this plant that's responsible for most CBD products that have grown in popularity since legalization. But that all could be over if the House and Senate agree to more restrictive language in an FDA appropriations bill banning any amount of the psychoactive chemical.
So if it has any THC that can be measured, it would be criminalized. And that includes 95% of all hemp products, including non-intoxicating CBD products, because most CBD products have a little bit of THC in them.
Fox 56 political analyst Jonathan Miller is one of the leading voices at the table for the industry, serving as general counsel for the U.S. Hemp Roundtable. He explains the political desire to roll back the law is largely due to bad players who've exploited marketing many believe is targeting kids.
There are products out there that say that they're Doritos or Skittles, but actually have a lot of THC in them. And then there are others that just are manufactured poorly.
But Miller is among those who argue that more regulation is preferred than an outright ban. 4 of Kentucky's congressmen agree, their names toplining a letter signed by a total of 27 House lawmakers opposing that section of the bill. In the Senate, Kentucky's lawmakers are split. That's led to 2 versions of the bill.
Now, the House and the Senate are going to be moving towards a conference committee to iron out the differences between these 2 bills. And again, the House has the ban in it, the Senate does not.
How soon that committee meets could be dependent on how soon a government shutdown is dealt with. And even then, support could be swayed even further by President Trump, over the weekend posting a video promoting health benefits from CBD. Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.